Local School Wall of Honor Induction. We are honored to have the following 5 individuals make up this Wall of Honor class. Our first inductee is Dave Stang. Dave is a 1957 graduate of Fort Laramie High School. Dave served in the Army Reserves from 1957 to 1963. Dave has been a resident of the Hardin-Houston School District for 57 years. During that time, he has been a proud supporter of the Hardin-Houston Local School. Dave has always lived by the motto, don't be a person that complains unless you are also going to be a person that steps in to help fix it. For this reason, Dave has been actively involved in many school committees, Board of Education, and several other support groups. Dave served as a school board member for 19.5 years and president for 16 of those years. Dave has been active with the Hardin-Houston Athletic Boosters, served as a substitute bus driver for 18 years, started the 5th and 6th grade girls basketball program, which he led for 11 years. Dave was an integral part of numerous levies for Hardin-Houston local schools, including the Hardin Building Addition, the high school gymnasium, several permanent operating levels, and building the new school. Dave has also been active in the community, serving on the Washington Township Zoning Board for 9 years, the Washington Township Zoning Board of Appeals for 12 years. He served as Shelby County Board of Elections poll worker for 20 years, served on the United Way Board for 3 years, and as campaign chairman for 1 year. Dave has held several positions within Holy Angels Church over the past 25 years, including Eucharist Minister, Financial Committee Chairman, Parish Council, and Parish Picnic Ticket Chairman. Dave retired from Stoll Corporation, Alco, after 43 years as a production superintendent. Dave is joined by his wife, Louise, daughter Judy, and husband Jerry Buddy, son Greg Stang and his wife Chris, granddaughters Sarah and Chloe Stang, daughter Kathy and husband Jay Lament, grandson Christian Lament and wife Carrie, granddaughter Brittany and husband Ryan Wells, great-grandsons Jensen Brayton and Tanner, son Tim Stang and fiancee Jenny Falk, granddaughters Alyssa Stang, Macy Stang, and boyfriend Holden Lambert. Congratulations, Huston Wall of Honor inductee Dave Stang. Next inductee is Dr. Conrad Booher. Dr. Booher, affectionately known as Doc, was a 1950 graduate of Huston High School. After serving in the United States Air Force from 1950 to 1954, he attended the International Chiropractic College of Dayton and graduated summa cum laude in 1959 with a chiropractic degree. While attending Huston High School, Dr. Booher was a member of the baseball, basketball, and track teams. His specialty was the high jump, and he held the school record for a long time. Dr. Booher was a 20-year member of the Hardin-Houston Local School Board of Education and served as president. Dr. Booher was also a member of the Huston Athletic Boosters. He was a proud supporter of Hardin-Houston Local School. Dr. Booher attended many sporting events, graduations, band concerts, and other school activities. Dr. Booher's 5 children attended and graduated from Huston High School, 4 of which went on to follow in his footsteps and graduated with chiropractic degrees. Dr. Booher was always ready and willing to help the Hardin-Houston Local School. Dr. Booher was involved in standardbred harness racing as a licensed owner, breeder, and driver. Dr. Booher was a former member of the Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks, the Pickle Country Club, Ohio Harnessmen's Association, the U.S. Driving Association, Ohio State Chiropractic Association, American Chiropractic Association, and was a member of the Pickle Kiwanis Club, earning the Kiwanis International Legion of Honor Award for his 50 years of active membership. Accepting on behalf of Dr. Conrad Booher, our wife Florence Booher, sons Greg and Dr. Greg and Dr. Scott Booher, grandchildren Monique, Mariah, and young Booher, daughter Dr. Alicia Booher-Irwin, and sister Joyce Ned. Congratulations, Huston Wall of Honor inductee Dr. Conrad Booher. Our next inductee is Ruth Heins. Ruth graduated from Green Township High School in 1945 and earned her education degree at Defiance College in 1950. Ruth spent her first 6 years teaching between Pickwood and Sydney schools before beginning her 25-year tenure at Hardin-Houston local school, teaching grades 4 through 6 and retiring in 1982. As an educator, Ruth was fierce, creative, and caring. She kept pictures, notes, and even grade books from her years of teaching. Ruth was proud of all her students' accomplishments and encouraged them to pursue whatever they loved, but especially to take up careers in education, and of course to attend her beloved Defiance College. In true teacher fashion, Ruth made sure her former students were all on track long after they left her room, knowing their careers, marriages, children, and even grandchildren, writing them letters and calling them on the phone to check in, a testament to how the love of teacher goes far beyond the classroom walls. Ruth was a well-known mentor to her fellow educators, always having materials for projects, reference books for lessons, and listening ear for any problem. Long after her retirement, Ruth was often stopped in public by former students and co-workers, just to let her know how much she impacted them. Ruth was an active member of the Huston community and could always be counted on to be at any local event, especially a Wildcat basketball game, until her passing in March 2019 at the age of 91. Ruth had a passion for education and dedication to making her part of the world better, one student at a time, inspiring her children and grandchildren to follow her path. Accepting on behalf of Ruth are her daughter, Helen, and husband, Greg Ward, with their children, Michael Ward and Stephanie Everett, son, Paul Heins, and wife, Lori, with their daughter, Chloe Heins. Congratulations, Huston Wall of Honor inductee, Ruth Heins. Next inductee is Sergeant First Class Charles Gregory Huston. Sergeant Huston was a 1963 graduate of Huston High School. While at Huston High School, Huston was on the basketball and baseball teams for 4 years, track for 3 years, sports for 3 years, yearbook staff 1 year, and participated in the senior class play. After graduating from Huston High School, Huston served in the U.S. Army, rising to the rank of Sergeant First Class. Huston served with the Command and Control Detachment 5th Special Forces Group. On March 28, 1968, an 11-man reconnaissance patrol in the Savannah Crest province of Laos engaged an unknown-sized enemy force and requested helicopter extraction. The helicopter lowered a rope ladder, and as the men climbed up it one at a time, the helicopter came under heavy enemy fire. The ladder broke, with 1 U.S. soldier on it. The helicopter was then forced to leave the area. The U.S. soldier had fallen, and the 2 other U.S. soldiers, one of which was Huston, remained on the ground. A search team was inserted into the area 3 days later, but was unable to locate any evidence of the men, either alive or dead. Once formal search efforts were terminated, the 3 men were listed as missing in action. State Route 66 in front of Hardin-Houston Local School has been designated the Sergeant First Class Charles Gregory Huston Memorial Highway. Hardin-Houston Local School also flies a POW and MIA flag over the baseball field in honor of Sergeant First Class Huston. Accepting on behalf of Sergeant Huston are his sisters Cora Mae Hutchins and Patty Huston, brother Robert Huston and John Huston, and wife Christy, and nephews Greg and Rodney Huston. Congratulations, Huston Wall of Honor inductee, Sergeant First Class Gregory Huston. Our final inductee is Stacey Ritter. Stacey was a 1992 graduate of Huston High School and a 1997 graduate of Robert Morris University with a degree in Business Administration. She is widely considered to be the best athlete to ever attend Huston High School. Stacey was a 4-year member of the basketball team. She is the all-time leading scorer for Huston High School with 1,566 points in her career. She also holds the season field goal record with 196 field goals during the 1990-91 season. She was team MVP multiple times and voted the Shelby County Player of the Year. Stacey was also a 4-year member of the track team. She holds the school long jump record with a jump of 18.5 inches, the 100-meter dash record with a time of 12.2 seconds, the 200-meter dash record with a time of 25.54 seconds, the 400-meter dash record with a time of 59.4 seconds, and was part of the 4x200-meter relay record. She won events at every level, from county, district, regional, and state. She concluded by finishing second in the 100-meter dash and sixth in the 400-meter dash. She was a state champion in the 200-meter dash and the long jump at the 1992 state meet, which culminated with a team runner-up place. Stacey was also a 4-year member of the cross-country team and was a 4-time state qualifier. Stacey first attended the University of Rio Grande and was a member of the women's basketball team. She was the MOC Conference Freshman of the Year, First Team MOC, Vivo Francis Tournament, David Lipscomb All-Turning Team, Great Lakes All-Region Team, and participated in the NAIA Women's National Basketball Championship. She was a member of the MOC Conference Championship teams of '93 and '94. Stacey then attended Robert Morris University, an NCAA Division I member of the Northeastern Conference at that time. In 1996, while a member of the women's basketball team, she was named the team MVP after leading the team in steals, assists, was second in scoring, and second in rebounding. She was also named the 1997 Northeastern All-Conference second team. Stacey scored a total of 1,335 points for her college career at both the University of Rio Grande and Robert Morris University. Accepting on behalf of Stacey are her parents Tony and Lynn Ritter and brother Wes Ritter. Congratulations, House of Ball of Honor inductee Stacey Ritter. Please join me in congratulating the 2020 and 2021 class on induction into the Hardin-Houston Local School Wall of Honor.